Hello everyone and welcome to Mama's Story Time. Falling asleep at night is never easy when all you want to do is play and explore the world. Little George in our story today is going out for a very exciting adventure. Let's read Sleep is for Babies, written by Emily McDowall. Good night, said the father. Now, don't make a peep. But mischievous George did not want to sleep. Sleep is for babies, he thought, not for me. There's too much to do and too much to see. So under the light on a silvery moon, rascally George crept out of his room. He swung open the door, stepped into the night and startled the cat, her back arched in fright. Come play with me, cat. George got down on all fours. Let's pretend to be lions, but please don't use claws. The sun has long set, the puzzled cat said. Shouldn't all children be tucked up in bed? Sleep is for babies, laughed George, not for me. So they jumped out at moths and prowled round a tall tree. Then the cat ran away in pursuit of a mouse, leaving George to explore the bush past the house. He heard a loud crashing up in the treetop, then down to the ground a possum did drop. Come play with me, possum, begged George. Pretty please, we can play statues under the trees. You should be asleep, the possum growled back. I've no time for games, but I would like a snack. Sleep is for babies, scoffed George, not for me. He showered the possum with leaves from the tree. But the possum got tired of life on the ground, and he climbed up the tree yelling, "See you around." George pushed through some flax, and there on a log, croaking contentedly, sat a green frog. Come play with me, frog. We can make funny faces, take turns at hopscotch and have lily pad races. It's late for a little one, said the frog with a frown. Shouldn't you sleep in your own part of town? Sleep is for babies, said George with some pride. I bet I could stay up all night if I tried. The frog and the boy bounced high in the air till the frog found the friend and both frogs disappeared. Alone in the dark, George felt ready to cry, but just then an owl swooped down from the sky. George's voice trembled and he started to speak. Will you play with me, Ruru? Perhaps hide and seek? A night owl, laughed Ruru, her eyes big and wide. Very well then, I'll count and you go off and hide. George discovered a tree with a hollow his size, then gathered up ferns to make a disguise. Coming, ready or not, he heard Ruru call. George curled himself into a tight little ball. As he lay in the ferns, all snuggly and cozy, our brave little George began to feel dozy. His head felt all heavy, his breathing soon slowed, and just as his eyelids got droopy and closed. Found you, screeched Ruru, right next to his ear, and then more severely, you look tired, my dear. It is high time for you to get a good rest. The glowworms will help light the way to your nest. So George found his way through the trees to the lawn and into the house as he stifled a yawn. Sleep is for babies, George murmured. It's boring. Sleep is for... Next thing, he was snoring. What a wonderful story, isn't it? Although exploring and playing with his friends was so much fun for little George, he eventually fell asleep in his dad's arms. If you like today's story, come back next time for more reading magic. And don't forget to subscribe to Mama's Storytime so you'll never miss a story. Until next time, happy reading and bless you all.